Okay, in the morning we'll go to the palace. Maybe we'll find the truth about the phone thing there.
Mom, you don't understand what I'm talking about. We just heard that his father has been poisoned. Now, his only son's number is not going through. How do you reconcile that? How are we sure that he's still alive? God, they have killed my husband. Oh, he's in...
The prince is safe and alive in the palace. Cherry?
Wait. What did you say? Could you please just say it again?
Prince Edwin is alive and safe, right in the palace, tearing his noble self apart in grief.
Thank goodness. Mom, Dad, I do not care what anybody thinks of what tradition expects me to do, or the fact that I am not supposed to go to the palace. Right now, I am going to see my love. Nobody, don't even try to stop me. Don't. Excuse me.
We understand the pains because we share it. He was like a father to me.
The best friend of our family. But then, it's a loss we'll bring ourselves to accept and bear, shocking as it is.
Mommy, that is the same thing I have been telling him. I mean, if tears and sorrows could bring His Majesty back, mine would have, even before he set foot into this country. I have told him, please darling, you need to take a bath, take off your clothes, have something to eat, and then you sleep. Knowing fully well that I, your love, I am right here for you, every time.
And my dear nephew, I'm going to be there for you too. I'll be there for you. Everything will be all right. I am here to guide you. You just need to be strong and then trust me.
Oh yes, your uncle is a very trustworthy person. Thank God he is here.
Thank you. Thank you, Uncle, for bringing them here. I'm a lot better now, especially with my love beside me.
Yes, so, Sherry. Yes, Mommy. Take him to the room. Let him shower while I fix up something for him to eat.
No. Okay. I'm okay. I don't want to eat anything for the time being.
Wise decision. Very wise decision. Very wise decision. My brother. Ikenna. He used to say that caution is wisdom. Those were his words.
Any please, don't start. Be strong. Okay? Hey. Girl.
Come on, baby. Come on. You need some rest, okay? I'm sorry.
Hello? Really? Where are you now? Okay, I'll be right there now. I'll be right there immediately. Yes. I need to get something somewhere right now.
Where?
I'll be back. I'll tell you as soon as I am back, okay? Please excuse me. You said you have something very important to tell me that cannot wait, detective?
Yes, Chief. I've traced the girl you told me to find for you.
You have?
Yes, Chief.
Where is she?
As a matter of fact, she's lying unconscious in a hospital bed.
You are joking, aren't you?
No, Chief, no.
Okay, enter. Let's go.
No. It can't be. This is not happening.
Mommy, what is it?
He has switched his phone off.
What? Huh. What on earth is wrong with Dad? Could it be that he has a hand in the death of the king? God forbid. How could you think about something like that? Your father killing the Igwe? I mean, how else do you explain this is weird actions coinciding with the Igwe's travails and then death?
Sherry, just shut up. Shut up. You know what? Go back to your fiancé and stay the night. I'm going after your father. This whole madness has to stop. Wait, where are you going to look for him? Good night, good night.
I have never been so scared all my life. For the first time, I knelt down and prayed. Thank you, Shania. Thank you very much.
For what?
For not dying.
Why did you insist on bringing me to this hospital?
The doctor here is my personal friend. He promised taking the best care of you possible. Tell me about life before we met.
It's been poor, drab, miserable and hopeless. That's all I can say about my life since I was born. I spent the early years of my life on the street, hawking in people's homes and farms in the northern part of Nigeria, trying to earn a living more than I did in a classroom. I don't think a day has passed in my life that I did not shed tears for one reason or the other.
What about your mom?
She had some complications shortly after giving birth to me. Complications that put her in a 6-month coma.
I didn't really suck her breasts. We survived on people's kindness till I was old enough to work for our sustenance.
How could Comfort subject herself and an innocent...
Don't blame her. Blame yourself! Blame yourself! Do you know how debasing, traumatizing and shameful it is for a young girl with a strong Christian background to be raped by her boss? Do you? If my mother chose to live the rest of her life in misery, I can understand that. I can understand because I too had been raped. For some days now, I've been thinking.
Thinking? About what?
Whatever it is that made my mom return to this place when she felt her end was near must be very important to her. And if that is the case, who am I to deny her her last wish?
You are ready to forgive me and accept me as your father? Eh?
For my mother's sake. Yes.
Come. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, sir.
My prince, once again I thank the gods for granting you journey mercies and for bringing you back on time to avoid a break in our ancient line of kings. Talking about the dynasty, this meeting was called just for it, to preserve it.
Elders, with all due respect, I want all such discussions suspended till I'm in a better state of mind.
My prince, a leader must attend to the problem of his people. A leader must attend to the needs of his followers, convenient or not for him. You are now the leader of Ovim people. Besides, there is a time limit to the situation that exists on the throne right now.
My elders, grief and grace are two sharp extremes. Royalty without grace obviously share mockery. My nephew, the prince, is heavy at heart. I'd expect that we'll give him some time. Chief Ayim, he is the crown prince of Ovim Kingdom, and as such cannot mourn in ignorance. He has to and must be made aware of the urgency of the situation. Without regards to his feelings, or no? My prince, you have just 21 days from the day His Majesty was laid to rest to mount this throne. But right now, you are not qualified to do so.
I am the crown prince of Ovim Kingdom, and I performed the ritual of blood for my father last night. So how am I not qualified?
You have to be legally married in order to be crowned king. You have just 20 days to get a wife.
Thank you very much.
What did they say?
We'll be coming in 8 days' time for the marriage rites, and it must be concluded within 20 days.
Honey, why the rush? Don't tell me the elders are trying to force your hand, even in your present state of mind.
If that's what they are doing, then they are doing me a favor. I just can't wait to have you in my hands as my lawfully wedded wife. No, you don't get it. I'm in love with you. I just love this girl.
Honey. You know I love you too. I love you very much.
I know.
Is this a joke? Huh? Where could Dad have gone to in this world that all his phones are turned out? Huh? And what could be so important that he wouldn't even put the emotions of his family into consideration?
I don't know, Sherry. I really do not know. But what I know is that with this, he has dragged me to my elastic limit. And it has to stop today, or...
Here you are, my lovely entrance.
Good afternoon.
Sure. Well, I am very, very, very sorry about my behavior of late, especially last night. It's all for good. And I thank God that it's all over.
Who is this?
Shania, meet your stepmother and your stepsister, Uloma and Sherry. Honey, Sherry, she is my biological daughter.
What?
Of the truth, I came to know about her the very day His Majesty was first hospitalized. In fact, that same day, her mother died before me. After telling me about her and handing her over to me. And I do not intend to keep her existence secret from both of you. But...
Mom.
Hold on, honey. Honey, please come. Sherry, please try to understand me here, okay? Okay? Sherry, please. Come, my dear, come, please. See, I do not expect them to react differently, okay? Don't worry, I am going to take care of it. Now come, let me take you to your room.
I want to talk to them first.
No, there will be a lot of time to do that later. Remember, the doctor said you need some good rest, okay? Come, let's go. Follow me. After all, my lovely wife and my lovely daughter. Come in, my dear. Yeah. You're welcome. How do you see the room?
It's beautiful.
Good. I just want you to relax, huh? It's all yours. Okay? Relax and feel good. I'll go out there and get the maids to get you something to eat. While from there, I'll go and do some shopping for you, okay?
Chief, Dad.
Yes, my dear.
Please. Tell them I love them. And I'm not here to contend with them over anything. All I want is a home.
Shania, my dear. If only you could imagine the depth of love I had for your mom. All of it I transferred to you the very moment your mother told me that you're my daughter. So I want you to relax and feel good. Cheer up. This is your father's home, okay? I will talk to them. I will. I love you. I remember your mother. I'll be back.
Or here in my father's house, relaxing and even eating. How dare you? Will you shut your mouth, you bitch? I expected you to run for your dear life and not to talk. No, I was going to say. I said get out of this house! Get out! Bitch. Bastard. Don't you dare talk to me about that girl. Send her out of this house if you really want us to talk.
She's ready to be your daughter. If only you will leave emotions out of this and be her mother. She's been through harrowing experiences in her life. Please, just give her some.
She has not seen anything yet. Take her out of this house or I will redefine misery to her.
I consider any threat against her as a threat against me. Be careful.
Chikesi, you really do not know the woman you're married to. I will make sure.
Don't be afraid!
What is it?
I poured hot water on her. What is it?
What? Huh? Nonsense! Stop crying.
Slapped me?
Lay as much as a finger on her. Next time I will kill you. I will kill both of you. Nonsense. Try next time and see what I will do to you. Come with me. Hey! I will come back. I will come back!
What is going on? What is happening? My father has never raised a finger on me since I was born. What is the meaning of this? What's going on? Sherry, there is a knife in the heart of the family. It's either we act to remove it or it consumes us. That is what is happening. No, it is not going to happen. It is not going to happen. It won't. Chikezi, is she leaving this house now, or do we end everything up this minute?
Don't let me.
What we are carrying here is not ordinary water. It is not. This is highly concentrated acid. 10 seconds. If she does not leave here in 10 seconds, I will bathe you, bathe her, and then we'll commit suicide. Yes.
Mama, you are my wife. And you, Sherry, you are talking to your dad.
1, 2,
So sorry, ma.
3. Come back. Bitch, come back here. Idiot. Nonsense.
This way. This way to your room.
Uloma, you are my wife. I married you. You have pushed me, but I will not let you tell me where to fall. I am going after her. If you do not like it, do your worst.
What? What audacity? Sure. What to? Is it that he has any idea that what we have is just water? Acid! And he's not afraid. Yay! Cover these things and put them back inside the fridge and I'll be in my room. Mommy, we have to think of something else, eh? We have to think of something else.
Yes, this is my hotel. And this is my private suite. It is 9 years until the home front becomes peaceful enough for you to return. Please sit down. Come and sit down. Sit. You're welcome. All right?
Dad?
Yes.
I don't think this is the right course of action to take. My stay here would do none of us good. The ladies I saw today would never accept me, even if God orders them to.
My dear, you have the same rights they have in my life and home. Okay? They have no choice. They must accept it or nothing. Okay?
Dad, if you truly love me and wish me the best, please help me go away.
Go away? To where?
To America, Europe, or anywhere. Perhaps to study. Maybe by the time I returned from studies, they would have come to terms with the reality. And doing that for people in their shoes could take years.
Years of closeness, not miles apart, my dear. You have a brilliant idea, though, but I want that to come as a last resort. I think for now, I need an external person with them.
Are you planning to call in the police for them?
None of that. I am planning calling Sherry's fiancé. Let me even see how much influence he can have on them for a start. Okay? Okay. Dry up all these tears. It's all right.
No, she has no objections. And I told her then to inform her people that we'll be coming in 8 days' time.
8 days? So fast?
But you heard what the elders said earlier to me. I mean, I don't have much time to waste.
Yes, I agree you don't.
As our culture demands, someone from this family has to inform her father 4 days before the event. And I want you to do that.
Of course, my prince. It's my duty. You know you will live so long.
Oh, really?
We are just talking about it. I'm telling you.
I hope it's for good. Praise himself.
Oh, what could be better than discussing about how to cement your relationship with royal family?
Beautiful.
Please
I hope Cherry told you that we'll be coming in 8 days' time.
No. I mean, yes. But because of the recent happenings in the Rue family, I decided to make myself available to be briefed fully so that it will be less stressful for you people. And I hope I am not in breach of our culture.
No, not at all.
No, we are the custodian of the culture. Please do sit down.
I cannot sit.
Dikeh. Yes, get us some drinks.
Yeah. You see, Chivumai, you have once again proven to be a true friend of the royal family.
How come you didn't tell me about the coming of your in-laws, Sherry?
So you expect me to talk to you as a father when you have a serpent living in this family?
You opened your mouth and called my own daughter a serpent, your own blood sister a serpent?
Dad, I do not care what you call her. I do not care how you refer to her. But to me, she is a serpent living in this family. Dangerous to you, to mommy, and to me. But then, in as much as she is dangerous to all of us, I want to tell you something. I am more dangerous to her. So if you like her or care about her, please take this message to her. Take it to her. I am the worst serpent that has ever lived.
Okay. Noted. But let me ask you one question before I leave. Do you still want to marry Prince Edwin and become the next queen of Ovim? Do you?
Can I even wait to get out of here and your serpent and be on my own? I cannot wait to get out of your way so you can live with your serpent.
You better wake up from that dream because it will never become a reality unless I give my fatherly consent in 8 days' time. That consent will not be given out as long as the girl you referred to as a serpent still stays outside. Good night.
Daddy,
Idiot.
Father, it is not good. Father, it's not. Yeah! That's 500,000 naira. You said you want to go away. That's your transport fare. Go away or you will disappear for good.
I'll need to...
Does it look to you like we are bluffing? Or like we came here to play with you? I have two merciless thugs outside this compound. You want me to call them in? No, because if you do, I would. And trust me, sweetheart, you would live here in bits and tiny pieces. Is that how you want to end your miserable life?
No, no, I'll take it.
Not so fast. Give her the piece of paper and the pen. Sure.
Take it! Bitch.
Now write your so-called dad a goodbye note. Apologize to him that you're leaving to give peace a chance. Plead with him to forget about you and live with his wife and daughter in peace and love once again. Are you writing? Write! Shirley, that's your name, right? If you don't write what I ask you to write, you will be writing a suicide note this minute. So write! As I said earlier, if I ever see you anywhere near this town again, you're dead. For a low life like you, the kind of money we give you will do a lot in your miserable life. So take it and forget that our paths ever crossed. Is that clear?
Yes, ma. I promise to do just that.
Good. We are going to drop you off close to the next town. So get lost.
Alpha, how did it go?
Perfectly as planned. Now make that call.
Please, sir.
Say, shut up there.
Shut up. Idiot. Yes.
Yeah, hello? Yeah, the girl is here with us. What next? Okay. Remember we told you, we're not kidnappers. So this operation must be done without no delay. Okay, our pay. Okay. Where and when do we come for it? Okay. We are waiting, please.
Guy, what's the talk? What's the update?
You'll get back to us.
Where you? Get up. Start away.
Oh, Sherry, calm down. Calm down. Whoever the guys are, it is good riddance to bad rubbish after all.
Mommy, the girl is innocent. I mean, what if those devils are ritualists?
The same thing I said. Good riddance to bad rubbish. And point of correction, a girl who just cropped up suddenly to destroy my marriage is anything but innocent? She is as guilty as the devil himself.
Mommy, what if this thing turns out to be something beyond what you're taking it to be? Eh? Have you asked yourself who knew her? Or who knew that she was in the car with us and where we were? Eh? Mommy, what if somebody somewhere is trying to set us up?
Sherry, now you're beginning to sound crazy and paranoid. Who will be setting us up?
How very both of you? How very both of you? Where did you take Shania to?
Shania?
Listen to me. Playing dope here will be your worst mistakes. Where did you take my daughter to?
Chikeze, please! Stop harassing us! What is this rubbish about this Shania girl anyway?
If in the next 24 hours you fail to bring my daughter back to me, you will be explaining what you call rubbish before the police. Both of you.
Please, Daddy. This is your family you're talking to. Please.
Talking to? Or issuing empty threat to?
You kidnapped my daughter and you call my words empty threat? Alright. You watch this. Watch this and tell me who is bluffing here. This is a surveillance camera recording of your adventure today. It recorded you from the very moment you entered my hotel and the stunt you pulled in my private suit. Up till the time you drove away with Shania. You sure underestimated me. Isn't it? Now, 24 hours. 24 hours, both of you, to bring back my daughter. And the clock is ticking already. 4 hours. Nonsense. Rubbish!
Hey, Mommy, I told you. We are in trouble. We are in serious trouble. I told you now. Told me what? I told you. I told this again. Hey. Yeah. What are we? Wait, who could have done this now?
Honestly, Chief Ani, I agreed to see you now because of the deep respect I have for you and the royal family. I am facing crisis at the moment.
What kind of crisis and what are you...
No. I don't want to discuss it. But like I said, I am not really in the mood for a long discussion. So I will appreciate it if you will be as brief as possible. Why do you want to see me?
You're asking me why I want to see you. Okay, fine. I want 10 million naira and I want it today.
From who?
From you, of course.
Chief Anyim, I fail to understand the basis on which you are asking me to give you that outrageous sum of money. Even if it is loan, it's not possible today.
Chief Umai, I have not come here to borrow money from you. Have you forgotten so soon that my late brother, His Royal Majesty, Iwe Eke Dikeh, Okonjo V, handed to me his 225 million naira investment he made in your plastic industry shortly before he died. Have you forgotten?
After our last meeting here, he called me to tell me that you rejected the offer.
That's a lie.
Chief Anyim, I am an honorable man and I don't tell lies. This was exactly what he told me 2 days before he passed on. If contrary is not the case, I will require a direct order to that effect from the prince before I can do anything.
Chief Umai! Chief Umai!
Remember what I told you before we started this discussion. I don't have time. With due respect, I am through with you.
Let me tell you something. This is not the end of this.
You heard me. Do I call Prince Edwin himself? No. This is not an issue. I will handle it. It's not an issue.
Sherry, please calm down.
Mommy, leave me alone and don't tell me to calm the fuck down. 2 dangerous traits from a father I no longer understand, and all you do is tell me to calm down? I won't. I can't.
Sherry, your father needs the royal wedding more than anything else at this moment.
Mom, blood is thicker than water. Shania is his blood.
And what are you?
His water? Obviously, Mom. Obviously. We have goofed badly. Huh? Talk to me about a way out and don't question me.
Well, the only way out I know is to tell him the truth and apologize.
Yeah, right. Like, you think father would listen to you without saying Shania? Oh, please.
Sherry, the truth is that we don't know where Shania is. And doing nothing is not an option. Unless you want to wed a prison warder instead of Prince Edwin.
God. Oh, God. What do we do?
Uncle Anyim.
My prince.
Yeah, you said you wanted to see me urgently.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm just coming from Chief Umai's office.
Umai? Chief Umai?
Yes.
Is he okay?
Yes, he's okay. My prince, do you know that Chief Umai is trying to deny me the assets your father left for me?
Uncle Anyim, please stop.
No, my prince, hear me out first. Chief Umai is trying to defraud me. In fact, he's trying to defraud you and I. Exploit...
With all due respect, Uncle Anyim, please, I don't want to discuss anything that has to do with my father's business now. I don't know what Chief Umai said or did, but I can only talk about my father's business after my wedding.
This is much more than business.
Thank you.
Hey.
Yes, we first had to write the note. Then we gave her 500,000 naira to go away. Why should I withdraw such a huge amount of money from my account if the intent is to harm her? Then we helped her to the motor park with my car.
Yes. Daddy, please. Please, listen to Mommy. What she's saying is true. We are very sorry that we allowed our emotions to overwhelm us to that extent. However she came into this house, she's your blood. And my blood sister. Daddy, we are very sorry. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Forgive you when Shania is not back? Forgive you when, for all I know, you are telling me lies.
No, I swear with my life, Chief. What we are telling you now is the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, Daddy.
Are you aware that your car has tracker? Oloma. Good. Now you tell me, what were you doing with the car? less than a kilometer to the next town. 20 minutes after you people left hotel? What were you doing? The phone service company just informed me that it was at that same point that Shania's phone got switched off. What did you do to my daughter? What? Then prepare to go to prison yard.
Hey. Hey. Sir, listen. I don't want to go to prison. Me too, I don't want to go. Hey, we're in trouble.
So let's come through the side back there. I just hope someone will come to stores.
Chief, where is our money, or did you leave it in your car?
There's no money.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Where is our 5 million naira, Chief?
All efforts for me to raise the money failed. Please, why don't you guys give me a little time?
Buddy, where did you say you met this lousy clown? Was it in the prison or the religious gathering?
Hey, doesn't come to an insult yet.
Listen, what do you take us for? Some silly jokers or something? Alright? Listen, just better say that to the devil.
Oh, hold it, please. Hold it. Chief, you forced my hand. You forced my hand big time. Where is our money?
It's like even 10 days. 10 fucking days, or what the fuck? Are you joking with this old boyfriend or what, Blake? 10 fucking days?
I'm not joking, Nero. That's the last act of mercy. Did you hear that, Chief? Did you hear that, Chief? The last act of mercy. Chief, I would advise you to leave.
Why did you come over here?
The last act of mercy.
I'm still very sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
Apology is not what I want from you, Oloma. Get back my daughter. Go and get back my daughter. I beg you in the name of God. Please, go and get back my daughter.
I don't know where she is.
You are here to continue lying, aren't you?
I am here to ask you if you really meant what you said, that the police would arrest Sherry and I for this.
Do I look like I am joking?
And where do you think that would leave the proposed marriage of Sherry to Prince Edwin?
Go to bed. Go and sleep, Uloma, if you have nothing meaningful to contribute here.
Chikeze, it's only you and I that know that you were duped last year, which led to the collapse of your business. You are actually surviving on the 100 million naira investment made by His Royal Majesty in your business. Even at that,
70% of that money was part of the money you lost to fraudsters. Think about this, Chikize. If the prince decides to pull out of that business deal today, your business will not only collapse totally, but you will have to lose all your assets to cover his money which you lost. And that would leave you dry, out and disgraced.
So what are you trying to say?
What am I trying to say? Chikize, if you carry out your threat, the scandal that will follow will spell doom for the proposed marriage. And I don't see the prince remaining in that business relationship after that. So think. Think deeply, Chikize.
Bravo! But you got it all wrong. Whatever you meant to achieve by traveling this lane. Maybe I should tell you that just 3 days ago, the EFCC called. They called me to come and sign requisite papers and collect back my money. They have arrested all the fraudsters and recovered all my property. All of them. So, to hell with royal family's investment. Now you go and get back my daughter. Go and get back my daughter and avoid prison yard. Did you get that? My daughter, or you go to prison. Nonsense. Nonsense.
Promised me that by daybreak your mood will change. What is going on?
Honey, I just love you so much.
I know. I love you too. But I'm beginning to be uncomfortable with the tears. Why the tears?
I am scared.
Scared? How do you mean you're scared? Our marriage rites will be coming on in a few days' time, so why are you scared?
Honey, I don't want to lose you.
You are my wife. Nothing will ever make me change my mind. Not now, not in the future, not forever. Come on, relax your mind, baby.
Even though I am to be arrested for a crime today, you'll still be there.
Huh?
I said, even though I am to be arrested for a crime today.
How do you mean? You arrived here yesterday's evening, shivering like a dry leaf and in tears too. When I asked you why, you flatly refused to tell me. You walked out of the dining table in tears, and your reason was that you had no appetite. We made love twice last night, and you were damn flat like a corpse. All I got was tears instead of smiles. What is going on?
Honey, nothing is going on. It's just, I just love you so much. And I don't want anything to go wrong. I can't lose you.
You said you wanted to see us, so tell me, what do you want?
Yes. I wanted to ask you what this is about. I mean the kidnapping. I don't mean to sound funny, but it's money you want. My father can give you the money. My father is Chief Chikozie Omari of Grand Bed Group of Companies. Please, he will give you any amount you want to secure my release.
Wait. Who did you say your father is?
Chief Chikozie Omari, sir.
Please.
Where did you say you got this?
In my car. Now, who put it there and how the person got into my locked car is what I don't know. Mommy, this whole thing is taking a very dangerous dimension. And that demand is something that I find very, very unacceptable. I must marry the prince. I must.
How do you intend to do that without finding a way out of the double jeopardy first, Sherry? Why this now, God? Huh? Why another headache this morning?
What are you talking about?
Someone is tracing Shania through her cell phone.
Yes, we have her phone.
I switched it on last night to check something. I didn't remember to switch it off until this morning when the phone company called. My dear, with GPS technology, it is so easy to trace the whole thing to this house. I mean, to us.
Che! God will punish devil.
Hey.
See devil.
Hey. Where in this house are you hiding, Shania?
Hi. Daddy, what in this world do you want us to swear with? What do we have to swear with so that you believe us that we do not know where she is?
You don't know where she is. And her cell phone is in this house.
Chief, that is very...
If that cell phone is not in my hand at the count of 10, I'll be forced to call the police to arrest both of you now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We have it, Daddy. We have it. Mom, give it to him. What? Don't you know what is at stake here? My proposed wedding? They will lock us up. Prison! Ha! I'm not going to any prison, no. Give him the phone.
And I hope you know what your fingerprints on missing person's cell phone means. Huh? Where is Shania? Huh? Where is she? Okay. I am going to the police station right now with this.
No, wait. We have her. Huh? The reason was, and is still not to harm her. We just want to take her out of the way temporarily so that you can concentrate on Sherry's wedding.
Mom?
After the wedding, we'll deliver her to you sound and alive.
You're lying to me, aren't you?
Honey, honestly, everything I have told you now, I'm ready to say it on tape. I can write and sign it. Mom. If you don't believe me. Shut up! Honey, please, trust me. I mean every word I have just spoken. Mom, why did he do it? You want to marry Prince Edwin, right?
Yes. But how does that explain you taking responsibility for something that we know absolutely nothing about?
Sherry, with all the odds against us already, what else would I have done to avert disaster? With that gamble, your father is temporarily off our backs. I just pray the person who wrote that note will show up and be handled once and for all.
What if it does not work? What if Dad carries out his threats and destroys the very wedding we have been lying to him to protect? How do we stop a phantom when... Hello? Yeah, who is this? Yes, my name is Sherry Omahi. Yes? Oh, yes, my mother is, she's right here with me. Yeah, can we please, okay, 10 minutes. Right, we'll meet you in 10 minutes, please. Yes, right, thank you.
Who was that?
The guy who wrote the note. He wants us to meet him at...
Is almost up. Are you sure you heard him well?
Yeah, this is where he said we should come to. I'm very sure of that.
This spot?
Yes, this spot. Let's just wait a bit. I'm sure he'll show up with something. I don't know.
This is good. This is good.
Why did you do as I told you in the note, Sherry?
Chief Anyim.
Yes, it's me. Flesh and blood. That wedding will not hold.
Jesus Christ. Why?
You asking me why? You want to know why I want the wedding cancelled? Why do you want your stepsister out of the way? Oh, you do not have an answer to that. Well, whatever reason you may have, everything boils down to one thing. You do not want to share Chief Omahi's attention and wealth with anybody. Am I wrong?
I don't know why you're doing this, but if it is money, name your price and we will pay you. My daughter really wants this wedding.
So she could become queen of Ovin Kingdom, isn't it?
Chief, I love Prince Edwin.
And I want the throne.
It was you! You poisoned the king. You killed your own brother so you could be the king before his son returns from America. When that did not work for you because he returned suddenly, you now want to disqualify him by cancelling his wedding. How dare you?
You are a very smart girl, you know.
Chief Anyim, what if we say no and decide to expose you?
Obviously, my dear, I will not be king. And your daughter can never, ever be queen. Mrs. Umai, let me quickly inform you. I am aware of Shania's cell phone with you. And the deal you entered with your husband not to go to the police. I am. Come on, ladies. The prison environment is a very horrible one. And I do not see both of you surviving there. Not at all.
Desperate people, desperate moves. They want to gain the world. True love conquers all. Desperate people.
The fact that we are not kidnappers doesn't mean that we are dumb asses in that area. I don't know how much you're asking Chief Omahi to pay you for the kidnapping of his daughter. I tell you, Chief, our new fee is 15 million naira.
You must be...
It's non-negotiable, Chief. Nothing has changed about our ultimatum. The only thing that has changed so far is the amount of money you will pay. If you try anything, fuck you up real big.
Did you hear that, Chief? We are not playing. And like you said, we are all businessmen. Don't allow me to remind you again, Chief. Where's my house?
Mom, keeping mute like you've done since we got here is not the reason why I called you. I asked you a question. What are we going to do?
Sherry, put your brain to work. That is exactly what I'm doing here. Time for too much talk has gone. This is time to think.
No, it is not time to think. It is time for action.
What action?
I have called some guys in town to bring me some pistols.
Pistols? What for?
I am not going to do what that old buffoon said. We are going over to Chief Anyim's house, or wherever he is. And at one point, we will force him to tell us where he kept Shania, so we can bring her back to Dad. Huh? This bullshit has to end today.
Fantastic idea. If Anyim is an old buffoon, like you called him, did you look at the faces of those guys who kidnapped Shania? Do they look like old buffoons as well? Listen, even if we go there with heavy machine guns, what do you think we can do first with those hardened criminals and a desperate man like Chief Anyim?
Look, Mom, I don't care.
Really? My dear, I do. And I am not going to embark on such a suicide mission with you. No.
Let us checkmate him. Huh? Let's tell Edwin what he did to his father, the king.
How do we prove it? How do we prove that he met with us today? The phone number he called us with is no longer available. And it is not even registered. We did not record everything he said today. So it is our words against his. Who is even going to believe us? Considering what he knows about us and Shana.
Not doing anything, it's no longer an option here.
And doing something without proper planning is not an option too.
Never. I cannot allow those little ants to mess up an operation that took me years to plan. I won't. It's time to sort out their own sides and move ahead. I must be the next Igwe of Ovi. Fools! You guys will never regret toying with me in the great beyond.
Will you ever stop regretting of making this decision, Chief? Now drop the gun. Drop it! Now take 2 steps forward, now. My eyes are on you. 2 step. 2 step! Good. Now, Chief, move. You goofed badly, Chief. I don't know what's up with this your boy here.
Desperate moves, they wanna gain the world. True love conquers all. Desperate people, desperate plans.
Look, honey, if this mood continues after today, I would have no other option than to investigate why.
Honey, there's nothing.
Don't tell me that. Our marriage introductory rites will be performed in 6 days' time. And I hardly see you during the day. And when you do come in the evening, you look like a ghost. Saying nothing about it. Are you having any second thought about our marriage?
God forbid. Of course not. Honey, I love you.
Oh.
Seriously, and you're my only prince in shining armor. I love you very much. I need you to believe me. I love you.
I hate barefaced flatteries. Especially when they are meant to fool me or curry unmerited favor from me. I like only one sort of praise, and that is when a loved one looks me straight in the eyes, smiles at me, and tells me I'm happy with you.
Honey, I am happy with you. I really am.
My prince.
Uncle Anyu, what happened?
They killed me. Who? They beat me like a common thief. Hey! My prince. Hold me, Chief I am. The angel of Ovim Kingdom. No fear, no respect. Armed robbers.
Armed robbers?
Barely 2 days to a royal marriage introductory visit to this house. Yet, neither of you is telling me what and what you need to prepare for it and how much it will cost. Is there something else you are not telling me?
Every arrangement has been concluded. I don't think we need anything.
On your last birthday, you gave me a bill of over 1 million naira. What is going on? How come you don't want...
Daddy, Edwin is taking care of this one.
In my house? Eh? Why wasn't I told?
I protested, but he insisted.
Tell him I am not taking that.
Daddy, it's already too late. You see, everything that will be needed has been bought already.
This is an insult. A very big insult to my person. And any more of it in this marriage arrangement, I will give you the shock of your lives.
Your wound has almost healed. And I'm feeling relieved because that means you'll be ready for the big event next tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yes, my prince, but not quite.
No, I don't get it.
My prince, I didn't want to bother you at all, but it appears I do not have a choice. My prince, I need some financial assistance from you to enable me sort out a pressing problem.
Pressing problem?
Yes, my prince. You see, when I got out of jail, your father... Oh, God. Your Majesty, may your soul rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
You know, he wanted me to be independent. He wanted me to be on my own. So in that regard, he offered me a hand in the 100 million naira investment he made in Chief Umahi's plastic industry. But I refused. I turned it down with the excuse that I needed to think about it, because I knew that it was your rightful inheritance. No sooner he passed on, he died. Well, I have always known that his vast assets plus that particular investments are yours. So I started exploring other avenues to be self-reliant. You know, it's not as if I've come to claim the offer. No, I haven't. You know, because I know it's all yours. It's been like that up until a few days ago when the gods smiled on me. A friend of mine helped me secure a supply contract in the government house. And I need some money to execute the first phase of the contract. And as we speak, my prince, they gave me, I have just 2 days to do that. Else I will lose the entire contract. So I have come to see how you can help me out with some money.
So how much are we looking at?
My prince, it's not so much, it's just a little money. About 15 million now.
You know, I would have loved to give you this money. But as things stand now, I don't have access to my father's monies and assets yet. The palace is still running on the 2 million naira that my father gives to Ejike every month. And I want it that way till after the coronation. So I can't even raise up to 50,000 naira for you now.
My prince, you can call Chief Umahi or even your father's managers to...
Uncle, please, like I told you some days ago, I don't want to get involved in my father's business now. I want to study everything carefully before I get involved. We should be talking about putting finishing touches to our big event next tomorrow. What do we do next?
My prince, I have a slight headache. I need to get home and take some drugs.
Please, please, I beg of you, don't do this to us, please. Please, please, Chief. Please, Chief, I beg you. What Chief, can we do? Please. Chief, please. This is not fair. Please.
You may stop begging me. Stop it. I didn't invite you to this hotel room to beg me. So what do you think you've been doing since you arrived here?
Please, Chief. I love Prince Edwin with all my heart. Don't do this to me, please. I beg you. Don't do this to us, please. Chief, please. Anything but this demand of yours. If it is money, tell us how much and you will have it.
I want sex. I want sex. I want sex with both of you. And you have Prince Edwin and Shania back. That's it. Are you doing it or not?
Chief, please.
Are you doing it or not?
Okay. Do me first.
No. At my age, I cannot do more than one round. So I want to have sex with both of you at the same time. Simultaneously. I do one here, I do one here. I do here, I do here.
How? Chief, please.
Are you doing it or not?
How could you? How could you? Please.
Are you doing it or not? Look, if at the count of 20, I don't see you women, both of you, naked and on this bed, I'll go ahead and carry out my threats.
I don't believe it.
1, 2, 3, 6. Good sex. Hmm? Very good sex. And thank you for giving me another bombshell.
Meaning what?
15 million naira cash by 4 p.m. Or Prince Edwin and your dear husband, Chief Umai, will be viewing this.
Oh no!
Hey.
No! You can't do that, Mommy! What is the meaning of this?
To take the world, desperate plans. They really want to take it all. They will do anything, they will break any law, but in the end.
Like I said earlier, ma, it's not saying the front desk officer meant to embarrass you. Even though the accounts in question are yours, there's a clause in your opening form from day one that your husband determines how the account is run by writing us first. That he did last week, and by virtue of that, you cannot withdraw the amount you're here for. So I advise you reach him first.
Desperate people, desperate plans. They want to gain the world.
Are you ever going to get tired of humiliating us? Eh? Which one is asking my mother and I to undress and dress up again before you talk to us?
I don't take chances, young lady. I want to ensure you guys are not wearing any form of device to record what we're going to be discussing here. But that's by the way. Why didn't you guys come with the money?
My husband has blocked our bank accounts.
Too bad. That brings us to square one, you know.
Does that mean you will not go ahead and expose the video to my father and the prince?
On the contrary, I will wait to see what you will do first tomorrow.
Hey, please now, eh? Why don't you just give us a little bit more time? I swear on my life, you will get your money. Just a little bit more time.
Yes, you must. Considering the video you have, why don't you just stop doubting our sincerity?
Now listen up, ladies. When we come for the introduction tomorrow, I want you to publicly reject Prince Edwin, or I will disgrace both of you.
Hi.
Did you hear what I said?
Hi.
I said, when we come for the introduction tomorrow, I want you to publicly reject Prince Edwin, or I will disgrace both of you.
Desperate people, desperate moves. They want to gain the world, but true love conquers all. Desperate people, desperate plans.
He's here, Your Highness.
Let him in.
Okay.
Your Highness, you sent for me?
I did.
Yes, good day, madam. How are you?
I'm fine.
Sorry for the urgent way that you were invited.
Yes.
There's an emergency I want you to help me sort out.
An emergency?
Yes. Madam,
Your Highness.
please kindly repeat yourself now that my uncle is here.
Sherry is not feeling very strong. So we agreed that I should come and plead with you to postpone your tomorrow's visit till when she's stronger.
You heard her?
Is she hospitalized?
It's not that kind of illness, Chief. It's a woman's thing. I'm sure she'll get over it in a couple of days.
Is she bedridden? Forgive me, because I'm asking all these questions because the role she's supposed to be playing during her visit tomorrow is simple. It is such that even a dying woman can perform without any difficulty.
Chief, I know my daughter's health history more than anyone else.
I see. Well, in that case, Your Highness, Why don't we go there and take her to the hospital?
I appreciate your concern, but we don't actually want outsiders to get involved.
I am not an outsider in Cherry's life. She's my fiancée. What's going on?
Your Highness, nothing more than what I just told you. And Sherry also said I should plead with you to respect her wish if you truly love her.
Hey, madam. Now this is beginning to sound to me like some kind of subtle emotional blackmail. What's going on?
Chief, you're taking this out of context.
Okay, again, is your husband aware of this?
He had already gone to work before the sickness started.
What? Oh, you mean you came to this place over this issue without...
my prince, just hold on. Let me talk to her. Madam.
Chief.
In case you do not know, let me just quickly educate you. In the culture of Ovim Kingdom, marriage negotiations are strictly men's affair. So your coming here is wrong. As a matter of fact, it is your husband that ought to be here, not you. So go and tell her that I said so. Please go.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Highness.
Who are you calling?
Cherry, of course. I need an explanation to this.
No, now. Call the father instead. That's the right thing to do. Call the father first.
Mommy, what happened? You got me very worried. You're not even picking up your calls. Hey, tell me, did he agree? Eh? Did he agree?
He was there. He did everything to spoil Edwin's mind.
Who?
Annie. The worst now is that they have probably called your father to tell him.
Huh? Hey! Jesus. We are doomed though. We are finished. How did I get here? I don't understand. How did I get here? How?
It was that Shania. I swear, I will poison her to death if I ever set my eyes on her again.
You are still talking about Shania. You are still talking about dealing with Shania. The first one we tried. Look around you. Look at where it has landed us. Look. Our lives, our worlds are collapsing right in front of us, Mommy. And all you do is sit here.
What's the meaning of this stunt? You ladies are pulling with the prince.
I can explain.
Explain what? Explain what? How can you explain such embarrassment to me? Huh? You have nothing to say. And you, what is the name of the sickness that took hold of you, Sherry?
Dad,
How dare you, Sherry? How dare both of you? You have nothing to say. All right, you hold on there. Hello? Hello, Your Highness. I have just spoken to my wife and my daughter. Yes, the whole thing is a minor issue that have been resolved. Yes, thank you very much. Please help tell Annie how deeply sorry I am. Please. Thank you. Thank you.
Daddy,
if this happens next time, I promise you, the cell
will become your new home.
Both of you, sell! I will make sure that you people are going to sell. Fools!
What? Mommy? What is it? Mommy!
What is it?
I am not going to go to prison. Seriously. You started this thing, no?
Yeah. Why are you shaking?
Why am I shaking? You know your husband. Everything he says, he always does it. And you're asking me, why am I shaking?
Calm down, just calm down. You're still in your casuals, Sherry.
You expect me to be in my best clothes on a cursed day like this?
I know how you feel. I don't feel better either. Listen, the bitter truth is that we don't have any other option than to do what we discussed last night and damn the consequences.
Consequences. Consequences. The consequences will drown us. Shania or no Shania. We have laid ourselves bare, open for all sorts and all manners of manipulations and blackmails from a malicious devil like Chief Ayim. You know, we sold ourselves very cheaply when we all agreed to do that. To do that despicable thing with him in his hotel room. Mother and child. Having sex with one gutter simultaneously and being recorded. Mother, where do you think that will leave us if it ever gets out in public? Where do you think that will leave us?
It is hard to imagine. But Sherry, the only thing you can do to avert total disgrace is for you to get up. Follow me and do it.
Mommy, I love Edwin. I love it. I love Edwin.
I know.
I love you. How did I get here?
It's okay.
I love it. It's okay. I love it.
Sweet one. Praise the Sit down, my dear. Sit down. Ubi makan. Yeah. Yeah. Kacang. Abuma. Hey, you're welcome. Olugo. Yes, once again, I welcome all of you to my house. Time for tradition. Yes. Time to observe tradition. My dear, Sherry,
Prince Edwin is here with his entourage and these drinks to ask us to give you to them to marry. It is my duty as your father to give you out in marriage, having trained you to this ripe age. But you see, this duty I cannot carry out without seeking your consent first. Yeah. I want you to take this wine and hand it over to Prince as a sign of acceptance and your approval, if you so desire.
Adama. Gani.
Ugo chalacha.
Oh, Majesty.
On one zolazo. Sujayota. Adechu.
I'm sorry, my love. I can't marry you.
Abomination! What's going on here? Unbelievable! No, she will not. I thought, please don't leave. Let me talk to her. Yes. No, please don't go. Just come back. My lord, please. Please come. Come back. No, let's go. Stop talking now before I will strangle you. Why did you do that? Obviously, you don't know the man before you now. I say, why? You have woken the devil in me, and you are going to contend with it. Okay, wait. By who?
It's the same man who kidnapped Shani. Daddy, please. I can't tell him what I've done. I'm sorry.
Uloma, who is that person that kidnapped my daughter and is blackmailing you and Sherry? And why?
Let me be, please. Come any closer and everything will end in a bloodbath this moment.
Oh my God. Uloma.
And where are you going?
To the police.
For your own good, Chikizi, leave the police out of this. And
are you threatening to kill me if I should report this to the police?
the solution lies in listening to Sherry and I. But if you choose to do otherwise, do not blame me for whatever that happens from now on. Do not say I did not warn you, Chikeze.
You know what? I will not feel safe anymore if I don't get placed into this. And besides, Shania's life is involved. I am sorry.
What an insult. What a humiliation. Something unheard of. That a woman, a bride, drank her own marriage into adultery wine before her suitor. Hey!
Why now? Why now?
Why now? Why with our own crown prince? At this critical time, with just 12 days remaining, why? Damn this girl! Damn this tradition! Damn this family! Oh, shut up! I said, shut up! No. Get out!
Come on! Your Highness. Elders.
What is it?
Bad news. Chief Umahi has just been assassinated.
Hey! Coffee man! Hey!
Hello? I've got your money. 15 billion naira. What you asked for. Hey. It's none of your business how I got the money. The most important thing is that I have your money. Good. Let's meet at the usual place we normally meet. In the bush. Same place, yes. Come on, why are you arguing? Stop arguing. Just trust me for once. So we can end this business and we'll go our separate ways. Aha, more like it. Alright, I'll be waiting.
You got here before us.
Yes, I made a call from here. Where's Paddy?
Why are you asking where is Paddy? Did you say you made the call from here? Or you were sounding like you called us from your house? Chief, tell me, what are you up to? No.
Yes?
I don't trust this guy. Chief.
Good shots. Very good shots. Very good shots.
Chief, we said there are three. Where's the third guy?
Oh yes, there are three of them. I'm sure the third guy must be in the hideouts, taking care of the girl. I already briefed you where the hideout is, isn't it? Now I want you to go there, kill him, kill the girl too, and then come meet me back here.
If I should go, Chief, who will help you carry the bag?
Carry the bag? You think there's money in that? Come on, these are all mere pieces of paper there. Go. Meet me here. I'll be waiting.
All right, Chief.
Who are you?
Albert. Daddy's cousin. So we are all alone here for now. So cooperate or they come back to meet your cops here.
What do you want?
Sex. 1 round of sex or 1 plate. So make a choice. Okay, I take your silence to me. Let's do it. Sharp girl. Come on.
Wait. I want to do it. I like sex and I'm horny now. Let me enjoy it with you.
Then be my guest.
But not with my hands tied. Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't bother about that clothes. Just take it for that. Okay. Please, don't kill. Please don't.
Now face the wall. Now.
How did it go? I hope no problem.
Not at all. It was a clean slate.
Even the girl?
Yeah, everybody. Headshots. No survival chance for any of them.
Sorry, Smoke. I don't want any one of you to be alive to tell this story. I really needed to close this side of the operation so I can move on.
How did you? How did you step your foot in this house?
Hey, relax, lady. Take it easy. Take it easy.
What is your mission here, Chief Ani?
Oh, my mission? Take a listen to this.
Oh, Mama, who is that person that kidnapped my daughter and is blackmailing you and Sherry? And why?
Let me be, please.
Why did you do it?
Did what? What are you up to?
Never you underestimate the prowess of an ambitious man. Never.
So it is true. So you killed my husband.
Hey, don't be smart, woman. Don't be smart. Tell your daughter who killed her father. She deserves to know. Go ahead.
You think I believe you, right? You think I am scared of what you can do? Your devilish threats? I have lost everything. I do not care what you do, so get out of this house!
I don't want to believe that you do not know the implications of what you just said now. if I get out of this house, I'm afraid that both of you are going to be facing the executioner very soon. Now, woman, tell your daughter right now, right in front of me, how you killed her father. Go ahead and tell her. Smart ass. Excuse me.
He was lying to you. I didn't do it. I swear I did not. Oh, Sherry! No! Leave me alone! Sherry, he was lying to you. I didn't do it.
No. I can't take this humiliation. Just like that. There must be an explanation to this.
Desperate people, desperate moves. They want to gain the world, but true love conquers all.
Sir, please help me, please, help me, please.
Oh my God, you? What are you doing here?
Sir, please don't hurt me. I didn't mean to stop you like that.
No, calm down. I won't hurt you. Why would I? The driver reported to me that he came back to the hospital the next day and you have left there.
Me?
Yes.
Sir, I don't know you all.
I know you don't, but I know you. I was in the taxi that knocked you down some days ago. I was even the one who forced the driver to take you to the hospital. Why did you leave the hospital like that?
Sir, please, take me away from here. Any moment I spend here talking to you will bring me closer to my death. They will kill me if they catch up with me, please.
Who?
The people that kidnapped me, I just escaped from them now, please, sir.
But everybody loses it all. Desperate people, desperate moves. They want to gain the world.
Sit down. From the looks on your faces, I know you'll be wondering why I summoned this emergency meeting. Thanks for coming, despite the short notice. But I called you to introduce to you the lady I have chosen to marry. Come in, honey. My elders, Uncle Anyan, it's my pleasure to introduce to you my chosen bride, Miss Shania Omai, the daughter of late Chief Chikezie Omai. Thank you for accepting my proposal.
Why did you insist we come to your house immediately?
Shania has escaped from her captors.
Wow, that's good news.
And she's going to be the next queen of Ovim Kingdom.
God will punish devil. I would rather die than allow my own stepsister marry a devil like you. I would die first.
It's not me, but Prince Edwin. He presented her to the cabinet a few hours ago as his chosen bride.
What's funny?
Hey!
What's funny?
Anything that will stop you from achieving your evil ambition is our victory. We are not actually laughing. We are celebrating.
Let me tell you something, Anyam. Kente, you see you can go ahead and expose the video you have of us. We do not give a rat's ass what you do with it. I don't give a fuck what you decide to do with it. At least My own stepsister now, would have gone to tell the police that we did not kidnap her. We had no hand in anything that happened. And I am also very sure that she must have told the prince exactly what happened.
What makes you think so?
We are still free ladies.
Oh, free ladies. Yes, that brings us to why I invited you here. If you want to continue being free ladies like you said you are, I want both of you to help me look for a way, a ploy to disqualify Prince Edwin from the throne.
Go to hell.
You don't mad.
Let's go, Chef.
Wait, ladies. It appears you ladies have forgotten about this.
And where are you going?
To the police.
For your own good, Chikizi. Leave the police out of this. And
are you threatening? Well, you walk through that door, Prince Edwin, Shania, and the police will get copies of this immediately.
What do you want?
More like it, smart lady. You know, in our culture, it is a taboo for a woman mourning her late husband to sleep with another man during the 1 year period of mourning. Yes, it is. I want you to sleep with Prince Edwin and get caught in the process. And again, and more importantly, any man who sleeps with a widow during her mourning period and gets caught automatically gets disqualified from holding any public office, talk more of the throne. So,
Uncle Anya.
My prince.
Yeah, you said you wanted to talk to us.
Yes. It's been 3 days now since you presented Shania to the cabinet as your chosen bride. And I remember I objected to your choice of her. Basically because she's from the same family, with the same girl that humiliated you. But on a second thought, I've come to realize that you're a man, and a prince at that you have the right to the choice of the woman you want to marry. That right I want to respect. Hence, I have decided to back you up.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
That brings us to the very reason why I wanted to see both of you. Going by your plans, we are supposed to be visiting the family in 2 days' time for your introduction. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Do you know that in the absence of our father, who is late, and biological mother that are late, should her stepmother refuse to give consent to the marriage, do you know that automatically the entire marriage will be cancelled?
Why?
My prince, culture and tradition. I expect you to know this as part of the custodian of the culture and tradition of our people. Anyhow, for us to play safe, my prince, I'd suggest that you pay the family a secret visit tomorrow. Endeavor to see her stepmother and her stepsister, Cherry, And then make sure you get the full support so we can avoid another humiliation.
I would not talk to any of them. I will not talk to any of them for anything. And if I...
It's okay. Please. Please talk to them. Do it for me. Do whatever it takes to get them on board. Just this once. It will be a secret visit, like Chief has said. Please.
Okay. Just arrange the visit, Uncle Anyim. But please make it absolutely secret.
Consider it done, my prince. After all, I suggested that.
Once again, welcome Your Highness, Chief.
Thank you.
Sherry and I lack words to express our surprise as well as gratitude for this visit. After what happened recently, you were the last person we were expecting to pay us a condolence visit. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, your husband was a very good friend of the royal family. The news came to us as a rude shock. However, may his soul rest in perfect peace.
Amen. Your Highness, please allow me to apologize for what I did to you the other time, you know, and also allow me to express my gratitude that your second choice happens to be somebody from the same family. Thank you, and I bear you no grudges at all.
Me too. Congratulations in advance.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, well. Thank you very much, ladies. Okay, you don't know how we lived. The prince and I. My prince. Are you okay? My prince.
What do we do?
My prince. My prince. It worked. It worked. Now listen, we have to get him to the room. Okay? Now remember what I told you. Once we get him to the room, force water down his throat, then he will wake up. But let me quickly warn both of you. His sex urge will be at a breaking point.
Hey.
Such that he can even rape his own mother. Alright? But don't panic. Don't panic. Alright? What you will do, you get on him. Tear him apart. Okay? Get him, because this drug is going to last for 6 hours. 6 hours. Within that period, the elders would have gotten here and find both of you together. Okay? Now come on with the cap. Now come on, help me, come on, get it. Come on, carry him. Come now. Or reserve your strength because you walk on it.
Oh.
myself.
Come on, baby.
The police are on their way.
What did you just say?
Oh, you heard me well, you shameless slut. The police are coming after you.
Police! Oh, it's a second.
So like I said, okay? You're not supposed to be here when they will arrive. Otherwise, the whole thing will look as if it's stage managed. As soon as I leave now, I'm going to use another phone to send the text message that bring them in here. Is that clear? Is there anything you don't understand? Is there anything you don't understand?
I get it.
Good. Let's go then.
Take your hands off me.
Hold it right there. Hold it right there. Paddy.
Yes, it's me. Flesh and blood. Oh, you thought I was dead. But Smoke didn't kill me. It was my cousin he killed. And I am back to settle the score with you.
Please.
Please. Now tell her. Tell her what you did to her father. Tell her how you hired Smoke to kill her own father.
What?
Tell her.
Paddy, please.
Paddy what? You have 5 minutes. I said tell her.
Shoot him! He's set up!
Drop your weapon! Drop your weapon!
End of the road, Anyem. Now, how do you feel to realize that you will never get the very thing that you poisoned my father for? Baby.
Arrest them!
Hey, you come on, move it! Move it! Move it! Move it! Take them away!
Desperate people, desperate plans.
During the phone call, my father made me swear that I will not only stop my uncle from taking the throne, but that whosoever was involved in his murder must pay dearly for it. You know, because of the difficulty in proving this case, just based on the words of a dead man, and because of the death of the royal cook, I had to build a case against him. We suspected Chief Umahi and his family of involvement, but we didn't have enough evidence to prove that. When Shania told me her story, I called in the police. From then, everything they did and said was watched by the police, including the meeting they had 3 days ago in his house, where they planned to blackmail me. In fact, even the fake chemical they used on me today was sold to them by a policeman.
Yeah. Policeman?
I would not conclude without saying 2 things. 1, Chief Umahi was not part of this plot. 2, Shania and I came up with this marriage idea just to help me gather the evidence that I needed for this case. We did not mean it for real. But in the course of all this, I found out that Shania is the woman for me. A queen material. So, I decided to come before you, my elders, and formally propose to her. Shania, come on. Now this is for real. Before my elders, will you marry me?
Desperate people reaching out to take the world. They
Oh man!
Who are you?
What does my uniform tell you? I am here to make you a deal. And please don't feed me with the bullshit you fed my colleagues with about who you are. You'll be wasting your time if you do, because I am not, and I will never be interested.
Please. I need help. I need medical help.
That's the deal I'm here to make. A doctor, in fact, a gynecologist is here to attend to you. He'll be coming from time to time until you put to bed. But that can only happen if you agree not to tell him anything except in answer to the questions he'll ask you regarding your health. Deal?
You are part of the conspiracy that brought me to this hell, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. If you refuse my offer and die here, the prison authorities will do nothing but order your colleagues to bury you in the prison cemetery. Is that what you want for yourself?
I don't know who is behind my ordeal, or what he or she intends to achieve by it. But God forbid that I die here. I will live through it, and I will tell the story to my people, to my husband, and my baby when he's born. I will.